Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, where you better tune in. You can see the picture, all you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave, it's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gon' win. If they take your loss, they gon' hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes, he a fan for life, and he sitting courtside. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. I cross you over like when they had AI. I still the ball, I ain't ask you may I. Not at my house, the Kimbe, I ain't gotta try. Maxie for the 3, he try and win. They don't want the time. B try and win. I don't wanna see that boy cry. I live by the gun. I'ma shoot. I don't wanna die to eat, sleep Sixers. You should know that it's game time.
Avanto, this shit wavy.
Welcome back to East Leaf Sixers. We got 215 the sports guy, BG, myself, Sixers fan for life, and none other than Jenny from the block.
What's up,
But
everybody?
not only do we have this ensemble right here, we got the return of PG in the lineup tonight. I couldn't wait for this. Jenny's back. She's also in the lineup tonight, so there won't be no Embiid slander.
Hell yeah, at all. We're not having it.
Yeah,
We're
because
not having
we get stoned. Like we start talking about Embiid, the stones get thrown. But no,
Thank
all jokes aside, the crew is back. You know, Jenny was at the last game. I mean, unfortunately, we lost, but she was out there representing for East Leaf Sixers. I can't wait to see what Paul George brings to the table. What you guys think, y'all?
I mean, anything has to be better than what we've seen thus far. Unorganized offense, one-on-one ball, a lot of that. And I just want to see a better team performance tonight. Jen, how about you? What you expecting tonight?
I'm keeping my expectations really low, honestly, just because it's going to be his first time back playing with this team, right? And we see how kind of discombobulated this team has been so far. So we're just adding another piece, albeit a great piece, to an already kind of confused team. So we'll see how it goes. They are playing the Suns, who are so far having a really good season. So I expect him to start getting his legs back under him. I expect to not have a blowout loss. So that's what I expect.
Schmitty, what up, my boy?
Smitty, what up? BG, what up, though? How you feeling tonight?
I'm good. I'm feeling good, man. I'm glad to see Paul back. I was liking what I was seeing in the preseason. I like what I see in practice when he was practicing, and I think he seems to fit around his team. Like just watching him even on the sideline these first 5 games. Yeah, I mean, I'm watching his body language. He seems to be into the game, even though we're losing a lot of them. He seems to be in tune with the team. So I look forward to seeing what cohesion they built throughout practice, throughout the offseason. I look forward to seeing that on the court tonight. I'm not saying, oh my goodness, we got Paul George back. We ready for the world.
Right.
Now it's time to we just found another piece of the puzzle. Another piece of the puzzle gets added, and now we just gotta figure it out. Figure out how this core of guys work together now. So I'm interested to see what the starting lineup is going to be. What player dropped out of the starting lineup with Paul George jumping in.
I gotta address this comment right here because even though Nick Nurse says that X player is gonna be on minute restriction, you know, he's gonna get Y minutes and it might end up into Z points or whatever the case may be. I don't like Nick Nurse mad because he said that about Embiid last year. And then as soon as Embiid came back from his injury, he played like 37 minutes. So I don't know. When it comes to veterans, I don't know. So we'll see what happens with Paul George on the court tonight.
All right. We're going to segue this because we're letting the chat control our flow because we are a group of the people. We like y'all questions. We're going to put them out there. BG, they're asking you. So I'm going to ask you first. Well, Linnell is asking you. Are you worried about Joel Embiid? If so, what are you worried about the most as far as Joel Embiid?
Honestly, It's no longer his health. That's my worry anymore.
Hmm.
It is no longer his health. Well, oddly enough, it's not his health anymore. Now I think he's about to start resenting the city. And I don't mean the city as in us, the fans. I think
More
he's
so the
just gonna
media.
he's gonna resent the media. He's gonna
Mhm.
resent being here. I think he feels unappreciated. And I know when a person feels unappreciated what they can do. And I hope that's not the case, but that is my worry. I'm not saying this is what's going to happen. Please don't say, BG, what's wrong? He ain't even really say nothing. All he said, he mad at the reporter.
This is your
I'm not
personal
saying
feelings and stuff.
this is my personal feelings. This is what I fear could happen if this conversation lingers on for a couple days, a couple weeks, a couple months. Every time he interacts with the reporter again, you know how the media could keep on poking the bear and pointing out the fact, well, remember what
They
happened
smell blood. They
remember
smell
what
blood.
happened in October when Embiid was upset with that one reporter. So that's my fear, man. I fear that I hate that our headline is never basketball, and it's starting to get nasty. So that's
Yeah.
my biggest fear with Embiid now.
Jose?
I gotta say that I'm pretty sure Embiid knows the difference between the media and the fans. You know what I'm saying? The love that he gets from these fans is crazy. Yeah, there is a percentage of these fans that like to hate, and I don't want to mention no names because I got like 4 people off the top of my dome
So
that
I
I
got
could really
24.
mention. Yeah, that I could really mention. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he could differentiate that. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you know, I see both sides of the story, but at the same token, I agree with a lot of the stuff that I've been hearing on the radio, yo. You know what I'm saying? Because everything don't have to result in violence. He could have said what he had to say, got his point across without putting his hands on ball, no matter what.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like Marcus Hayes is probably like 5'9". Joel Embiid is like 7'2". You understand what I'm saying? So if he
Marcus
gets
Hayes-
Let's
in,
not bring up that man's name.
Marcus Hayes, I'm gonna say his name. Marcus Hayes also could have got his point across in his article without the way he did, without
his
doing
late
it the way
brother
all he had
and his-
all he had to do was say and beat his show time and time again that he plays basketball for a certain reason. He could have just said the word his family and just his namesake.
okay,
No, you don't need
I
he
get
didn't
that.
have
Who,
to get
who has more to lose?
all I was saying was I was just using that rebuttal because you said Embiid could have done it another way. Well, also he could have approached his another way. That's all I'm saying.
Who
And
has
I
more to
don't wanna
lose,
hear,
though?
I don't want to hear that he's 7-1. I don't care. You cannot tell a person how to react. If I slap you in the face and you decide to shoot me, Jose, that's how you reacted. I can't tell you how to react.
Well, I don't know because my dipping skills is crazy. So
Oh,
before you
God.
slap me in the
So-
face,
so
I'm
here we
just
go.
saying.
No,
Yeah,
I'm-
yo, I ain't gonna lie. You have to smack me in the face when I ain't looking.
I'm gonna be totally honest about this. Y'all know I'm so pro Joel Embiid, but the one thing I have peaked so far this season, number one, with the remarks about him playing, not playing no back-to-backs, it was immature, and it shouldn't have came out by him. Number two, you come out and you smack a reporter. Granted, listen, hold on, you pushed him.
There was no slapping,
You put his hands
no
on.
punching.
Hold up, you put his hands on him. Y'all know
We
I'm
weren't there. Nobody was there.
he pushed him. The 1,000 reporters reported it. He pushed him. My thing is saying that to say, you are arguably the best player in the NBA. You are arguably one of the faces of the NBA. You just signed a very lucrative contract, bro. There is responsibility, whether we agree with it or not, that comes with that. One of the things is self-control.
Hence why he didn't
has to learn it, man.
Hence why he didn't smack the shit out of him. He just got to move away from me. Get
Either
away
way,
from me. I don't want to talk. I don't want to speak. Get away from me.
BG,
it's his family, bro. It's family.
Listen, I understand that.
Family has nothing to do with reporting on basketball, and I stand behind you. As much as I done got on Joel this year about how he been some words he shouldn't have said in the media about not playing in the Olympics. He should be playing for the Sixers right now. As much as I've been on him, family is not needed to report on basketball. It is not. It is not.
He's a shit bucket reporter. Allen Iverson went through it with him the same when he was. This is his MO. So knowing that's his MO and knowing he's trying to poke you out of position, I think he should have handled it a little bit better. But you can't tell people. You can't tell.
He shouldn't have been in the locker room.
Period.
He's not a beat. Right. He's a journalist. He's not like He's not even supposed to be there.
Especially
Anyway,
after Joel named him in pregame, hinting that he had a problem
it
with
was
him.
almost like they were
Then they let him
instigating
in there on
something.
postgame.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm never
the hell?
supporting any type of physical violence, dog. But I'm just saying, dog, you can do your job without even saying a word about my it's no like. What does his family have to do with basketball? Don't bring up my
It was
family.
weird.
You can talk about me in any aspect of the world. I don't care if you bringing up my family in a positive. There's no need for you to speak on my family if you're speaking about basketball. Point
Another
blank, period. That's off limits.
another thing I don't like. We're not gonna spend too much time on this topic. I don't like that.
No, we got an hour to talk. What you mean?
Gotcha. I don't like that Elton Brand and Maury came out and apologized to this man. On behalf of Joel Embiid. Good, that's your job. But why the fuck aren't y'all in this press talking about what's really going on with this team? Why haven't we heard from Elton Brand and Daryl Morey concerning PG or Embiid? Why aren't they in the forefront? But y'all be in the forefront apologizing to this ball? It's bullshit. I don't like the management, man. I don't like it from the owner down. I don't like it. None of them. I'm just put it out there.
I don't like how big these comment. Like if the comment's long,
It's
it just
huge.
cover up. It cover
Yo,
up.
come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Various, bro. Come on, you got to keep it simple, bro. Like
it was a good point, and I was reading it, and I put it up there, and I'm like, damn, where'd Jen go?
I had to ask Siri what you wrote there. That's a lot.
Look, I just want to say about Joel that I have your back, man. I 100% think that man was instigating you, and I'm surprised that you didn't clock him one, honestly. I think you offered as much restraint as you possibly could have. And for that man to say that you haven't done enough for this city, like going out there with freaking uh, um, broken orbital twice, Bell's palsy, bad knees. I mean, we know that you have played through injury after injury after injury
Played
for
his
this
ass
team.
off.
So, I have your back, buddy.
100%. By the way, if I wasn't clear,
I would
on
just
that,
like
my
you to be a
post.
little bit more clear about what your injury right now actually is. Thank you.
The only part I'll be on Carl's side as far as having
What? You on my side?
having
Is
the
it snowing?
professionalism side is the fact that Joel has to be tired of the headline about the Sixers being something
That's all I'm saying,
non-basketball related. And that's what irks me really about the situation was soon as the game was over. We got done the podcast. I'm chilling. Me and Smitty sitting here chilling. And I was like, oh, this can't be real life. He was like, what? I was like, dog, I just got a notification said Joel Embiid punched the reporter. Obviously, it turned out not being a punch, but that was the initial headline. I'm like, oh my God.
So like I said, the only thing I got, like, my only gripe about this whole stuff, because to be honest with you, I'm way more ratchet than Joel Embiid. So I'd have put blood in due mouth, honestly. So I'd be a hypocrite if I would have said otherwise. But like I said, he got more to lose than me. Anyway, point blank saying is, suppose he would have got a 30-game suspension. Okay? Let's just suppose, metaphorically speaking, Joel Embiid gets 30 game suspension. We don't see him to damn near All-Star break. Bro, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
I won't even think about being selfish like that, because if I lose you for 30 days because you was protecting your name, then I can't be mad. Now, if he just
So all of fans,
if Carl Anthony Towns got under his skin and he punched him in the face and got suspended for 30 days, then I'll be mad. But if he was respecting his, I'm a man first.
Well, no, if
I'm a man
Anthony
first.
Towns does something to him, I'm gonna go call Ben Simmons, put him on another chokehold. I'll put the dollar in the bottle if you want.
I just don't like
Put
the
it
fact
in
that
there,
there's
Jose.
it always seems to be so much noise around this team. It's been going on for so long. Every season there's so much noise that has nothing to do with basketball.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy.
And finally, when we thought it was a year, we're making all these positive moves, we're going in a positive direction. Somehow, some way, we're still in the soap opera. And, that's why I'm more so frustrated. It's not more so a professional opinion. It's more so a fan opinion. I was looking forward to Joel Embiid coming back soon. And this set him back, guaranteed at least 2 weeks. The NBA got to smack his wrist for this.
Oh, no. I personally don't think he's going to get any type of fine.
No, I don't think so neither. No,
I don't think he's going to get a fine. Or If anything, I think it'll be a fine. If anything, it'll be a fine. I don't think
it'll be a fine. It's just a push.
Anything,
we
it'll
see
be
it
a fine.
in games all the time. It's just a push.
Yeah.
If he would have struck him with a closed fist, then we could have a conversation like that. That didn't happen. Or open hand smack, because I feel like that's what Marcus Hayes deserved.
I'm hoping it's just
Not
weird
even saying that man's name. He doesn't deserve the freaking publicity.
Most definitely. So
I ain't never liked the Bull, point blank, period. As a reporter, journalist, or whatever the case may be.
Not even on Daily News Live when they used to have a show at 5 o'clock.
No, none of that.
Cocky,
none of that.
You know what I mean? I just don't like. We don't like you on the show, Marcus. I know you follow me. I know we follow each other on Facebook. We don't like you. I should tag you. Matter of fact,
shout out the good people that follow that cover the Sixers, i.e. Sleep Sixers, and one of our good friends, Kyle Carlin. Shout out to people that cover them respectably.
I just tagged them in the joint because I don't like talking behind people behind their back. You can come watch it if they want. So
I don't see no ad on there.
Oh, it's added on if you go on the screen. It's on the Facebook screen. Yeah.
So Joel Embiid is off to a stellar start. He's had tech, 2 investigations, 0 minutes.
This is crazy.
Fabulous.
This is crazy.
Yo, that's crazy. How you get investigated twice? And it's only it's not even 2 months into the season.
Who cares
how many minute?
Who cares how many months into the season? He ain't played a minute.
He ain't played a minute.
Who cares what day of the week it is? He ain't played a minute and already been investigated twice already.
He got the NBA FBI on him, the NBA CIA on him. That's crazy.
I think that was the funniest part about the Marcus Spears thing was right after the thing.
The who?
That ball. So
no,
right
who did you say?
I got that notification. I said Marcus Spears. Marcus Hayes. I'm sorry. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, Marcus Spears, I respect you. I'm sorry. I respect you, Marcus Spears. But right after that, I got a notification the NBA is investigating the alleged push by. I'm like, why is we always under investigation? Either we trading picks. Would y'all put like this? Would y'all trade this year's drama thus far for the James Harden drama or the Ben Simmons drama? What was worse, that the years we had to deal with the Ben Simmons drama, the year we had to deal with the James Harden drama, or this 5-game window of what the hell is happening with the Sixers?
Guys, you know
I'll take this 5-game window. I'll take this
I wouldn't take it because we were winning those other times.
Exactly. We're freaking 1-6. Hell yeah, I'll take the other years.
We ain't no 1-6. What the hell?
Something.
1-15. We won in 4, dog.
Listen,
we
won matter. We
won
one game.
Just wait a couple days.
What kind of fan? What kind of fan is? Where he at? What kind of fan? That guy. I didn't even know what our record is.
The fan is waiting for these Bulls to show me something to make me want to keep up with the record.
Lex says the difference is the players. Ben didn't play towards the end of his situation, but Ben was playing. James Harden was playing, just not well.
Most definitely.
He called this the YSL of the NBA.
So listen, Jen, I'm gonna draw a little bit, Jen, because I got to. And I was big on him when we signed him here. I was hype about the signing. He played overseas. He had a hell of a summer. But what's up with your bull?
$1 in the jar. Sorry.
What's up with your bull? And do you think he can? Is it the fact that he's playing the backup 5 that's making him look bad at times?
Are you talking about Yabusele?
Yeah, I didn't want to screw up his name.
Yabusele is a power forward, y'all. He is your prototypical power forward. No, he shouldn't be playing in the freaking center position.
Okay, so saying that to say he is a backup power forward. I have not seen this guy hit a jump shot that he's shot. Maybe one. Maybe
have you been watching the game?
Maybe 1 or 2.
What are you watching?
Maybe 1 or 2. He's missed a lot of shots.
He has missed a lot of shots, but he be hitting them Jones too.
Look up his percentage and let's hear that hitting them.
The whole team be missing a lot.
I was about to say everybody miss a lot on the Sixers. What are you talking about? We scraping to get 100.
I was having a conversation with somebody earlier, right? And I just want to hear your opinion on this. I mean, it might sound preposterous, right? But I tried to think about this scenario with an open mind. And with this team built the way it is, Would Ben Simmons next to Maxey be a good fit?
No.
Yes. Like you can't
No.
lie. You can't lie.
And
Are you
Sims,
watching this
and
man play
Sims,
basketball?
start clapping, and Sims. I know you was waiting for a comment like that.
Are you watching this man play basketball this season?
I hate Paul.
The Sixers are not the Brooklyn Nets. We can't compare. Two different teams. Two different teams. Two different teams.
Yo, who is Devarius, bro?
He's still doing the same thing. Do you see that?
It ain't
clip
about
of him?
shooting layups. It ain't about shooting layups. I'm
Do you see him?
asking.
Do you see him?
Listen, let's not act like Ben Simmons didn't know how to play defense.
He
Okay,
will be the
can't
best
shoot.
defender on this team. And
He can't shoot. He can't make a free throw. We already know that.
Right.
All right. But Tyrese Maxey can't defend me. I'm just saying. I love Tyrese Maxey. I love him. But he can't even defend me.
I mean,
and who else on this team is standing next to Tyrese Maxey in the guard position that can actually defend? Go ahead. I'll wait.
Just because Ben Simmons is big defensive guy does not mean he should be in the backcourt with Tyrese Maxey. We did that before. It didn't work.
Maxey wasn't Maxey.
And to be totally honest, I wouldn't put him in the point guard spot, Jose. I would bring Ben Simmons. If Ben Simmons were to be on this roster, power forward. I think he would be perfect power forward on this team. I hate him. I don't like the guy personally, but he plays elite defense. He can rebound and he runs the fast break. He
stinks. He freaking stinks. Okay, sorry. BG, what you want to say?
He wants to say what you said. He wants to say what you said.
Y'all make me sick. We about to see Paul George suit up for the first time as a Sixer, and y'all said, do we think Ben Simmons would be right? He was on the team with Maxey already. If y'all say that,
Maxey, bro.
Say his name again, Jose. I promise.
Say Simmons.
You know I'm coming to. You know.
Dollar in the jar.
You know I'm coming to. You know I'm coming to Philly this weekend, right?
No.
Oh, this weekend?
Oh, pull up.
All right.
Like I said,
I'm gonna pull up.
I'm
gonna pull up. Ben Simmons.
Okay.
I had to do it. I did it for Ant Sims. Ant Sims, you better be going with me to his house, man. Because if he hurts me, I'm coming after you. Ant Sims messaged me, he DM'd me, and he told me to do that. I'm sorry. I had to snitch.
So, yo, we got a little viewing of our backup point guard last game for about 8 to 10 minutes. Did y'all like what y'all saw in him? Reggie Jackson? Did y'all see him out there?
No, I hated him. I hated every second he was on the court.
Yeah, that was BS.
He got out there and was frustrated that he wasn't getting burned all along and just was firing that thing. I'm like, bro, come on, yo. Like, that's not what you want his team to do. Come on, bro. Stop. Stop. He looked like he was just itching to get in the game. And once he got in the game, he was letting that thing fly. So I wasn't impressed with what I saw out of Reggie Jackson. Didn't help us win. It didn't help us at all, in my opinion.
If they knew they were number one draft pick, or not number one, but first round draft pick was going to be a point guard, then they knew that they were going to have Kyle Lowry on the team, why in the world they pick up Reggie Jackson? Somebody tell me that.
I still haven't figured out why this team is in love with point guards and small forwards. Like, all we ever have is point guards and small forwards. We never ever have anything other than that. We never have a 6'6" shooting guard. We never have a 6'11" power forward. We always got small forwards playing power forward and center, and point guards playing shooting guard and small forward.
Bro, all we got is a center, a point guard, and donuts. That's it. That's all we got.
Chill out.
No, ain't no chill out.
Caleb Martin is nice.
Caleb Martin has his ups and downs.
Eric Gordon is nice.
Eric Gordon is nice, but also he is limited.
Paul George is an upgrade from Tobias Harris.
We'll see, because he hasn't played a game yet.
I don't think there's a world where he's gonna be worse than Tobias. I don't think it's possible.
Just lit us up in our house.
Listen. I don't think it's a world where he can be worse than Tobias Harris in a Sixers jersey. I don't think it's possible.
I don't think so either. I'm just giving you a hard time because he hasn't played a game yet.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll take this rookie kid over Kyle Lowry, yo. I'm sorry.
McCain has played some good minutes. It's just so hard to play him. Like, don't get me wrong, Kyle can't guard anybody either, but at least he's a crafty defender.
Hey, but at least he'll put
McCain
his
and
body up
that's what I'm
anytime,
saying. He'll put his
right?
body on he's gonna take charges. He's gonna do the gritty little defensive stuff. He's not stopping a Ja Morant type guard, but they're gonna know they face Kyle Lowry. It's like McCain and Maxey on the court at the same time. We have no defense, yo. Like, none. I do like the kid, Jose. I do. It's just hard to play him and Maxey together. And then it's hard to have him as the point guard because he's more, it seems like he's a better like two, maybe, like being off the ball.
You know what I hate about this new generation, and this is not everybody, so don't make it like I'm singling out the entire generation. This new wave of children, and I'm gonna have to say children because I'm old as hell. This new wave of children, they don't appreciate the past. You know what I'm saying? They act like they invented it all. And you as a dad, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about.
I'm sitting here looking at my daughter try to crawl on the camera right now.
You just feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you know how Maxey's an exception because Maxey tried to absorb whatever he could from James Harden, step backs, whatever the case may be. You could tell he was doing it. The gym, it was showing. They were showing a lot of clips of it. Everybody was doing it. Even Joel Embiid was in the wave of the whole step back, double step back, whatever travel. People call it a travel. But these new guys, man, they got to act like they invented everything. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't, bro. Like, history tends to repeat itself. That's the most common cliche ever. You know what I'm saying? And people were doing this way back in the day. Oh, why? Because you're making it look a little prettier? Then you act like you made it? No, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? They need to just go back to fundamentals. These new guys, like this new kid, stay off of TikTok, bro, and worry about what's going on in the gym. Period.
He does worry about what's the difference between what he does and what a guy like Cat does. Cat choose or what's his name, Mikal Bridges. They choose to play video games in the off time. He chooses to be on TikTok. But when he's in the gym, I guarantee he's giving it 110%. He works his ass off. He just chooses to use his off time to be a weirdo on TikTok. I don't want to say weirdo because that's the new thing kids do TikTok.
But, you meant that shit.
There's no difference in him.
The kid is coloring his fingernails for crying out loud. That's weird.
It's his off time. It's his off time. What's the difference between him and a superstar that just play video games all day? Like, that's just what he chooses to do. I know he work in the lab. If he wasn't in the lab, he wouldn't be in NBA. He definitely works on his game.
Okay, so when you work on your game and as a guard or whatever, then put your body on the line, bro. Stand in front of those people charging. Put your body on the line. That's part of fundamentals. I'm sure somewhere along the line in practice they teach you how to take a charge. I'm sure about it.
Yeah, hopefully them being in their locker room and in the practice facility with Reggie Jackson and Kyle Lowry, guys who made a long living in this league being shorter guards. Maybe being around them this year, we'll see that improvement. I mean, he hasn't made the Maxey statement of, hey, I'm gonna be 1% better, but hopefully he going in the lab and seeing a guy like Maxey who was drafted around that same position in the draft flourish. Just sign a max deal by putting in the work. So hopefully, I mean, these things rub off on guys, man. Maxey doesn't realize it, but he's a leader now because there's somebody at his position that's younger than him looking at him like, I want to be like you. So without Maxey even wanting to do it, Maxey became a leader of this team because hopefully when we draft people, we hope that they're a part of our future. And if McCain's going to be a part of our future, then damn it, get right behind Maxey and figure this shit out. Get right behind Kyle Lowry and Reggie Jackson and figure out how to make have a longevity toward your career.
See. I'm sorry, Jen. Go ahead. I'll let you go, and then I'll talk. Go ahead.
No, I was going to change the subject. You can finish your talk on that.
All right, I'm gonna say just something real quick. You would think that these athletes try to pick like their weakest, right? What their weakest at. So all they focus is on offense, and you come onto this team, and you got people like Kyle Lowry that's known for defense. You would try to absorb any knowledge or anything that person could teach you, as far as being a better defensive player. And that includes Maxey as well. That Maxey as well, because Kyle Lowry been a pest, and he been a pest to the Sixers when he played in Toronto. We all know he was a pest when he played in Houston. You know what I'm saying? He has a reputation for that. I'm not saying he's Kawhi Leonard or people like Marcus Smart, but he's been a pest. He's known for that. So I would just like to think that these new kids come in and try to learn from him better. That's all.
Agree. I was gonna ask y'all, what do you think's going on? Do you think Ricky Council should be getting more minutes?
I think so. I think so. Absolutely. I think Ricky Council should be getting in before Reggie Jackson.
That's not comparable though. Whose minutes would he take? Reggie Jackson don't get in. He got in last game, but he don't get in. Whose minutes at his position? You can't just pick the 7-point guard off our bench that got in for 5 minutes last game and say he should get in before Reggie Jackson. We all agree he should get in before Reggie Jackson. But whose minutes will Ricky Council take in our rotation when our log jam position is Paul George, Caleb Martin, Kelly Oubre, Eric Gordon? Who else can play that 2, 3, 4-ish position? Like, we got so many people that can play that 2, 3, 4 position. Where does Ricky Council get those minutes at? And he can't even be 2, 3, 4. He's 3 or 4.
Right.
But where does he even get those minutes at? You know what I mean?
Can he share the minutes with Yabusele, who isn't setting the team on fire right now?
Is that a nice way of putting it, Jen? That is the nicest diss I've ever heard in my life. I'm
just saying, the kid gave us quite a spark last season when we were floundering.
I mean, I was actually looking forward to seeing him play more minutes this year, being in a more important spot, not just garbage minutes, and it seemed like his role has declined. I'm not sure if I'm happy about that because I don't see the production coming from his position, to be honest.
You can't say that, Ant Sims. You can't say take Kyle's minutes. Kyle is the point guard. Ricky Council is not going to replace Kyle's minutes. Like, you can't just say, Kyle, you play 17 minutes tonight. You're not going to play 17. Ricky Council's going to get those. Where does he fit into a rotation when we got to have a point guard because Maxey's not one? Where does he fit into a rotation for us? You know what I mean? I got the starting lineup, y'all.
I was just going to say, starting lineup is up, and then we should probably get to BG.
I got the starting lineup. I like it. I'm looking at it and trying to figure out how much I like it. Yeah, I like it. So we got Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Andre Drummond, Paul George, Caleb Martin. The lineup is set. This is the lineup that I play with on 2K if Embiid is hurt. This is the lineup that I'm forced to play with because 2K updates with real life. So this is the lineup that I like to play with. And I like it, man.
You talking about the same lineup that Smitty be smacking you on? That lineup?
Ask Smitty about 2K. He can talk on here all he wants, but I got the proof on my PlayStation. But we'll stick to
Hold on, BJ.
No, no.
So they're playing Maxey in the point.
I'm gonna tell you when we get off.
Yeah, we are playing Maxey at the 1. Kelly Oubre seems to be the 2. Paul George and Caleb Martin are the forwards. I like it, man. I think when Embiid comes back, I'd rather have Eric Gordon at that Kelly Oubre spot because I love Kelly Oubre being our guy off the bench. I would love to see him in the 6th man of the year conversation. But yeah, I like this lineup. I think we give ourselves the best chance to win with this lineup for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now.
Yep.
Right.
They're not like, yeah, I like it. Everybody's like 30 or younger, I think.
Wait. Drummond? No way.
Yeah.
Drummond's
30?
Drummond is 30. He's not 30 yet.
He's probably 30. I said 30 or younger.
Yeah, he probably 30.
All right. I hear the keys jingling. What's up?
Man,
They out here. We at that marker. Listen.
I think we passed that mark. Oh, he's 31.
No, but we doing more than 30 minutes.
I said, what?
We're
Our
doing
first
more
half
than
hour
30
was
minutes.
freestyling.
So
and then
technically, we are at the 6-minute mark, Jen. So technically, this is the perfect time for the keys.
Oh, see, I thought we were only doing this till 10 o'clock.
Okay. Well, then we at the 16.
Heh.
One look.
So saying that to say, my keys to the game would have to be intensity. I want to see it from the tip. I want to see that we only won one game. I want to
no
see
Diddy, dog.
with fire in their eyes tonight to win this game. Intensity.
From the tip.
Nine. We ain't gonna say that.
Oh, okay. Oh man. I think we got to defend the perimeter. I think they are without Bradley Beal tonight. Let me check again. I think they are without Bradley Beal. He's playing. Damn. Yeah, so they look to be at full strength. So I think we got to work on defending the perimeter. Two things we don't do well is defend the perimeter and defend the paint. But I'd hate for us to look up and they hit 18 threes in the first half or some shit. So defend the perimeter tonight.
It's as far as what BG said in defending the perimeter, I feel like defense has to be the key. Rebounding, number one, before anything else. Rebounding has to be it, man, because we got to get back in transition and do all that fast breaks and the whole nine with this team right here, because we cannot act like Devin Booker can't go off. We can't act like Kevin Durant can't go off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, they missing Bradley Beal, but they got two other studs on that team. So we gotta rebound that basketball.
I'm going to say play with discipline, and that includes both not making a lot of turnovers, so take care of the ball. It also includes not getting in foul trouble, because they've been getting in foul trouble early in the quarter, which hasn't done them a damn bit of good. So play with discipline like you've played the game of basketball before.
Most definitely. I will say this. I know he has a hell of a resume. You know, he's won a chip. He's been successful before he got here. But Nick Nurse, show me what you got, brother. It's looking real mundane. The offense, real Doc Rivers-ish. I don't see a difference from Doc Rivers to you as far as the offense. Pass off, handoff, screen. Pass off, handoff, all at the perimeter. Nobody's cutting. Everybody's standing on the perimeter waiting for a shot. I don't know if it's due to the fact that the best player in the world isn't there in the post. Could be a little bit. But the offense looks very high schoolish. I want to see some creativity. I'm just saying. Am I the only one that feels that way?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
You don't like watching ISO basketball?
I want to see some cutting. I want to see some oops. Come on.
No,
John
God.
Morant hit somebody at an oop sitting on the floor the other night. Did you see that? He was sitting on the floor.
The Sixers don't throw lobs, yo. Like,
It's
they don't-
That
ridiculous,
shit
though.
pisses me off, man. That shit
Come
pisses me
on.
off. The Sixers is the only team in the NBA that don't do alley-oops. Like,
No, we used to have a tiny backcourt, and they still was nicknamed the Flight Brothers, dog. Like
We had
AI
one
and Larry
oop all
Hughes.
year.
AI and Larry Hughes to always take off. Iguodala, nope. Sorry, not these Sixers. We do not throw lobs, dog.
And to say that to say, so one of our followers, one of our family members up here said it, you know, Kyle was not creating a lot of shots like I thought he was. And that's why I thought he was going to be in there for. So if Kyle's not creating shots, who is? Who will?
You can't create a shot for a standstill offense.
Truth.
Watch
Don't
if you
stand
watch
around
it, like,
watching.
we are
True.
literally just Kyle's out there, but we're just running ISOs for Maxi, pick and rolls for Maxi with no other action. It's just a pick and roll. Maxi drops to the hole as hard as he can, maybe get a crazy layup, probably going after against a big guy, and we're gonna complain that he didn't get a foul call. That's what the offense has been for the first 5 games.
Yeah.
That's what it's been.
Yep. Essentially.
Yeah, most definitely. No,
y'all
Matt.
already know what time it is.
What time is it?
It's that time.
Already? We just did the keys.
Yeah, y'all better check y'all Apple wallets,
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
regular wallets,
yeah.
y'all mom's wallets, all of that. The piggy bank, the glass piggy bank. Check them all, because it's that time.
And now, for BG's Over and Under.
Mr. George.
No, we can't drive and kick.
Ball Paul, welcome to Philadelphia. Sorry it had to be on a road trip to the west, but we can dance around this all we want. We brought you here to replace Tobias Harris. You basically took Tobias Harris's contract, so now we expect what we expected from Tobias Harris when Tyrese Maxey wasn't there. And that was just a basic little 20 points. Just give us a dub. Damn, dog, just a dub. So 19 and a half points in Paul George's debut as a Philadelphia 76er. Numbers low because this is minutes restriction and all this, maybe, who knows. So I'm leaving it at 19 and a half until we find out what Paul George is. What you got for me?
I take the over. Brother and sister.
No, I'm taking the under.
Ooh,
Slightly under. He's going to flirt
it.
with that number, but he's not going to get it. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. Not today.
Yeah, I'm with Jose on that one. I just, that's a little steep for his first game back on a minutes restriction. I hope he gets it, but I'm not gonna bet on it.
Yeah, go ahead. Y'all could DM me. Y'all could send me hate mail. I'm going to take the slightly under, but it's under.
I'm going to take the over because this is Paul George's type of game. The type of players that Phoenix has, the type of gameplay that they play. It's Paul George's type of game, up and down. Let me see your bag. Every once in a while, I'm going to get an ISO. I'm going to take advantage of mismatches. Like, I think this is the type of game that he has his best offensive game against stars, not against a Detroit who's just out there playing hard and those type of teams. I think this is a game that he gets up for. So I'm going to go over. I think it's going to be a lot of shots up. With a lot of shots up, we need to get on the glass, y'all. We need to get on the glass. I'm throwing this number way up in the sky because these numbers been so low for us. 43 and a half rebounds in an up and down game against the Suns. If they hitting, it ain't going to be a lot of options. It ain't going to be a lot of chances to get rebounds. But if they missing, going to be a lot of chances for rebounds. So I'm throwing that number way high at 43 and a half total rebounds for the Sixers.
Under, man. They got to make me a believer, man. Not boxing out and shit.
Currently, we average.
Night,
ooh, that would be more than our average.
I think we're last or close to last in rebounding. So I'm going to go with the under.
Yeah, that would be more than our average. I was hopeful when I came up with this over-under, and then when I look at our average being at 40, it really drops my want for this one. I'm going to go under as well. I hate it, but I'm going to go under.
Yeah, we had like out of the 5 games we won, we had one great rebounding game. And again, like, I don't see how much of a difference Paul George is gonna make as far as rebounding. Like, I don't feel like he's gonna make that much of a difference to be able to get over that. You know what I'm saying? I expect offense out of him and not all that. Not saying that he can't rebound. I'm not saying that at all. So don't be shooting the messenger. I'm just saying I don't think we can get that. So I'm taking under.
I want to keep people in mind that this man came out on his first game, although it was preseason, all 3-point shots, all one dribble, hit 20-something points. That was just like light work down. So it's not mind-blowing to me that he could come out and have that. This is PG we talking about.
We talking about rebounds, bro. What are you talking about?
No, I was talking about the points with
he drunk.
Yeah. But the over and under is rebounds.
He went back 15 over-unders ago.
My God. Yeah. The over and under rebounds, my guy. Get it together.
Okay. Come on, say it again. I can't hear it.
Rebounds.
Currently, we do not have an actual point guard on the starting lineup, but we have a guy playing point guard. A guy that I think that if he learns how to be effective offensively as far as scoring and distributing, can be unreal in this league. I'm going to leave the number low because he just doesn't seem to get it. But I want to believe that 5.5 assists is not too many to ask from you, Tyrese. 5.5 assists is the number for Tyrese Maxey. What you think?
I'm going to take the over, PG. You got somebody to pass to and make a shot. I like it.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds real good. You know, besides Maxey, there's somebody else who can score the ball. So I will take the over on that.
I'm gonna take the over too,
I shouldn't have put my piece in. Guys are cheating.
because I can't go all negative.
Damn it, Ant Sims. He's going
Look,
negative.
and Sims literally just typed what I was going to say. I was like, I think to win this game, it needs to be over. We can't have a maxi 11 for 29 game or something like that. I think he needs to be actively trying to distribute. So I think we need it, but I think it's going to be under. I'm going to go under. I think he has three assists.
Okay.
I honestly think he's gonna have 3 assists on Paul George alone. Not let alone the whole team.
And who else going to do it?
Yabusele.
No.
when he throw it-
Oubre can make a shot.
When he throw it down to Drummond on the block, and Drummond ain't got.
You ain't hear me, did I? I didn't say Drummond. Drummond and Oubre sound different.
Hopefully, it's on a fast break because it ain't like Oubre get many touches within the offense unless it's an ISO. I'm just saying it looked like a lot of ISO ball. I'm just saying what I see. Dog. I'm just saying what I see. But yes, I agree with you, Fat. Eric Gordon is my guy that I think. I can't wait to see him back when Embiid get back because I thought Eric Gordon was less bouncy. That's what I'll say. I won't say I thought he was old because he is still old, but he's still bouncy. He still still got some spring to him to attack the rim and to make open jumpers and create his own shot. And the guys that we had in the past in that position couldn't do it.
Yeah, he's a surprise to me. I didn't know much about his game, but he's
I knew a lot about him. I just didn't know he still had it.
Ah.
I just didn't know he still could do that.
All right, so before we get out of here, who wants to go bold?
Let's do it.
I'm going with the kid. I'm gonna go with McCain. I think what Nick Nurse saw out of him last game and those bullshit minutes was enough for him to say, "Yo, maybe I should play him a little bit more against a playoff caliber team to see what he really got." I think he'll play a lot of minutes. So I'm gonna go McCain with 16 points.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to say
16 points, did you say?
Yeah.
Welcome to the Sixers, PG. 34 points for PG tonight. As Bowl coming off that injury.
Whoa, you wild.
Yeah, 34 points. We're going to see.
I'm gonna put a more realistic stat line on Mr. Paul George. All right. I'm gonna say he comes in 19-5-5. 19-5-5.
19-5-5. That's not bold.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to almost call it, like nail it.
To pick three.
19-5-5 is what you're saying he's going to have?
Yeah.
To pick 3 stats. I mean, he picking 3. So if he has,
isn't that like his career average though?
But if he have 19-5-3, then Jose loses.
Straight off an injury and minute restriction.
He can't accept the fact that he got his bowl right if he has 19-5-2. He can't say, "Look, I got the points and the rebounds right." So it's bold. If he picked 3 stats, that's bold.
19-5-5.
All right. I'm gonna say 25 made threes.
Woo! Oh, that's bold. That means your man Yabusele got to make at least one.
Damn.
At least one of them tonight.
Yo, you wildin'. Let me see what Yabusele shooting from 3 real quick, because you is tripping on
I didn't
Yabusele.
say just about him, the whole team.
No, but I'm just saying, because Carl.
Look at his 3-point percentage. Look at his 3-point percentage.
He's shooting 35% from 3. The league average, the lower point of the average is like 33. He's making 1 for 3.5.
Yo,
1.2 for 3.5. Sometimes.
I was his biggest supporter on the show. Let's rewind that.
Oh,
he's letting me down. I haven't seen nothing.
Always like the worst power forward on the Sixers. That's you. That was playing. The second Paul Reed left, whoever was going to be the worst power forward on the team, you was going to like him. It was just destiny.
Look at our downfall of rebounding since Paul Reed has left. People don't want to hear me. Paul left the.
Oh man.
Well, hope y'all enjoy the game tonight. Those of you who are crazy enough to stay up and watch it, I'll be hitting that DVR and going to bed and watching it tomorrow so that when we come back on Wednesday, 1 hour before game time, we can talk about it.
Jenny gonna log right off right now, and then 5 minutes later, she'll be like,
I'm jealous. I wish I could.
She like that DVR working.
Listen, I feel it tonight. I feel like this is the night that we're going to break through and figure some things out. I'm hoping, praying. Jesus, we need a good feeling in the Sixers building.
Oh man, do we ever? All right. With that being said, y'all already know what time it is. We appreciate every single one of y'all for hanging out with us for 60 minutes here at Eat Sleep Sixers. Look up top. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, 1Hr Radio, Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about the Eat Sleep Sixers podcast. If you didn't understand what I
about
said.
something snarky to say.
Yeah, I was. I ain't gonna lie. You caught me. You caught me.
It was gonna be real snorky. Go ahead.
So,
go ahead.
With that being said, BG, let them have it. Let them have it. Let them have it. Díselo. Díselo.
Díselo.
Díselo.
Dígame.
Dígame.
No te olvides, decirle a un amigo. Que la diga a un amigo. Que la diga a una amiga. Wepa.
Wepa.
Wepa. Let's go Sixers. Y'all already know what time it is. Everybody have a great night. Awesome tomorrow. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
forget to subscribe to our channel. Bye.
Facts.